Hey everybody, it's Stephanie. I'm so excited to share with you today the 5 secrets I've used to grow my Instagram accounts by 24,000 followers in just 25 weeks. And the way that I've done this is with these top 5 secrets. Your mind is going to be blown. You've probably seen master classes about how to grow your social media profiles, but at the end of the day, all they're trying to do is sell you a $500 or $1,000 program that tells you the same stuff you've heard everywhere else. These are real tips from a marketing expert that are going to help you to get more followers, more customers, more prospects, and more closed leads than you'll find anywhere else. So listen closely. The first thing you have to do, once you've chosen your target market for your business or service, you need to make a power statement for that target market. I like to make sure that I have a power statement that follows Brendan Burchard's model of I help people blank so that blank. Let people know in your profile exactly what you do. One of the biggest mistakes people make in their profile is they say, I'm a healer, I'm a coach, I'm a business expert, I'm a designer, I'm an artist. And it's great that you have all those passions, but really focus on one niche for your Instagram account. In order to post for both of my businesses, I have 2 different accounts. That's because each account is run with integrity. Number 2, post relevant content. Nobody really wants to see pictures of your cat or your dog or your food or your kids unless that's what your business is about. So we love the fact that you get to travel. We love the fact that you have really cute kids, but try to focus on content that your target market actually wants to see. And most of the time, it doesn't include pictures of your breakfast every morning. The next thing that you need to do to have a beautiful Instagram account and grow mad followers is beautiful content. There are a lot of ways that I do this. Number 1, I use the program Canva. Canva is a way to create great graphics, photos, and different memes, events, brochures, flyers, posters, documents, mastermind maps, you name it. Canva is an incredible software. I actually design all the graphics on my website myself in Canva in minutes. The next thing you want to use to post beautiful content is something called Lightroom. Now here's the secret. You know how a lot of these Instagram accounts all have similar colors, themes, shadows, highlights? That's something called Lightroom, and what they're using is called a preset. You can Google it, Preset, but presets are what you use to have a consistent theme and look and feel to your account. The next thing I like to use is something called Facetune. Let's be honest, periodically we all get blemishes, and if you want to cover those blemishes up to look a little more visually appealing, you can do it through a free app called Facetune. I love using photo scissors for my account. Photo scissors helps me crop out my body and add any background I want. You can create transparent images with the app Photo Scissors. Next, the 4th secret to growing your Instagram account is engagement. You have to have engagement on people's posts in order to build a relationship with them. And in any business, the most important thing you can do is build relationships. So here are the things that I like to do for engagement. I like to follow and unfollow accounts based off their engagement with me. I follow people who are interesting, and then if I find out that their account doesn't really provide a lot of value to my life, I simply unfollow them. But what this effectively does is it helps boost my account. It gets my account seen in front of my target market. The next thing I'd like to do is I like to like other people's posts. I like 100 posts a day, which is, I believe, the Instagram limit at the time of this video. The next thing I do to boost engagement is I comment mindfully on people's posts. I leave between 60 and 80 comments a day on people's posts based off hashtags. The hashtags could be entrepreneur, mompreneur, boss babe, side hustle, goddess, feminist, you name it. I have a different comment for each one of these hashtags so that people can see that I'm using my Instagram account and I'm appreciating other people's content. This in turn gets them to want to engage with me. The next thing I do is I send free gifts for everyone who follows me. Now, Instagram only allows you to do so many of these private messages a day, but what I like to do when someone starts to follow me is I like to send them a free video or a free gift. I send a message with an active link to them so that they can directly go to my website, get their free gift, and effectively I'm adding them to my email list. The next thing I like to do is when someone follows me and they have certain hashtags or certain information in their bio that looks similar to my account, then I like to ask them questions through Messenger. This is a private way that we can take our conversation offline, so to speak, and get into a relationship with one another. It boosts engagement. They're more likely to comment and like my posts in the future. And the best way to do this is send private messages to people. I send probably between 50 and 100 private messages a day. Now here's secret number 5. You're wondering how I'm following, unfollowing, liking, commenting, sending gifts, and sending messages to all these people. Well, it used to take me about 30 hours a week on both of my accounts. I don't know about you, but I'm a busy single mom and I don't have time to do all that work. So what I did is I custom coded a software called ELAS. ELAS software is simply something that I've coded to do all the work I just told you for me. I create my own content, pictures, descriptions, and hashtags, which only takes me about 15 to 30 minutes a day. And then the software takes care of everything else for me. I still engage in personal conversations with people, but what happens is the software allows me to figure out who actually wants to hear from me, who actually wants to engage with me. So it saves me about 30 hours a week, and I'm growing my accounts by about 1,000 people per week, as you heard at the beginning of this video. How do you grow your account by 1,000 people per week? I have a secret. And it's secret number 5, ELAS software. This stuff is phenomenal for growing my account by 1,000 people per week without me having to do 30 hours of work. And the best part is I pay pennies a day. It's like having a full-time social media employee in your business for pennies on the dollar. So if you want to know more about it, simply click the link below and I will help you become a well-paid Instagram influencer just like me.